now we're going to conclude today's show with our favorite topic on This and the Third, and that is none other than relationships. So what's topping off our relationship segment this week, Miss Reese?
Let's see what y'all been asking, DC, okay? Hashtag DC asks, what do you make of a 38-year-old man in a relationship with a 22-year-old woman that he's known since he was 10? Is it only an issue because he knew her as a little girl?
I'm gonna have to say, yeah, man, that's an issue, dog. Like, 16-year difference is not a huge issue when you're 116. Maybe even when you're 56. But when you're 38 and 22, that's already kind of like borderline double A's. And then the fact that you knew this young lady at 10, like, how did you fucking know her? Did you used to babysit or fucking?
Could have been family friends.
Friend. That's a little iffy to me because it's just like you was almost on the sideline.
No, I'm not gonna say that because I've seen some guys now that I'm older, right? That when I was a little girl, you know what I'm saying? They were family friends with my mom, my aunts, my uncles, right?
Really?
And I didn't date them.
But they shot. They shot that shot?
When I saw them again, it was like,
oh, you grown.
It was, hey, Renee, you know, like.
Yeah.
and come to find out, the age difference isn't that huge.
Okay.
But you know, when you're
it's not 16 huge,
no.
or is 16 huge to you? Is 16 huge?
Well, no.
No, it's not? Okay. Well, if 16 isn't huge, then I guess, you just enlightened me. It just felt creepy when it was like, since he was 10. It just felt woolly.
Yeah, because when you get older, that gap seems smaller.
Yeah.
Even though it may not be smaller, it seems smaller. And it's like, I was like, oh, y'all weren't that much younger. But not that I'm interested, but you kind of look at it differently.
But what if
But I think because she's 22, so it's like she early 20s. Maybe if she was 25 and he was 40, be a little better because she's older.
Yeah, because 22, she's still like, not fully developed.
There yet.
Yeah.
So I think that's why we feel like it's older.
So what if one of your homegirls was trying to fuck on one of the boys, like when they was 22? Like, how would you feel? I'm dead ass.
No. Oh. Absolutely not.
How quickly it changes. How quickly the scenario changes.
Just because, what you got to offer? No, we trying to, no.
We not on that.
No, because I'm on what their parents do.
Right.
But you are somebody's parent.
Right. Come on, man, get on. Could have had one of these. Fuck your son. Anyway, what else we got in relationship? I for the record, I don't agree with that. Just having a daughter. For my son, I think it would be like if one of my, let's say, somebody that was younger than me, but I knew them, and then they took an interest in my son after he was 21 even. I'd be like, man, go ahead, boy. Come on, that there.
No.
Act like you Mook.
No, Mook.
Oh, why would?
Mook, no.
I would say go.
There's
go
just too many fish out here to be eating.
But that's what I'm saying. I mean, dating, no. Fucking, yes. I would tell my son get money. Sorry, that's me. Callie, hell no. I'll kill everybody on her.
Do better, Mook.
Yeah. Do better than your father.
Okay, next. Hashtag Dear DC. Why can't I get a second date? Guys always say I'm pretty, smart, and fun to be around, but none of them ever want to put in the effort when it comes to planning a second date. I honestly don't know what I'm doing wrong. Maybe it's because I won't sleep around.
That's what you're doing wrong. If you're not fucking on the first night, there will be no second.
That's not
Too many fish. You just said too many fish. And she's asking for them to put in the work for a second date. Maybe if you offer a second date, they'll take it. But if you're like, man, I ain't finna give you none, and call me, I'm like, you call me.
Okay, no.
You call me.
I don't agree because women really out here sleeping on the first date.
And eating ass, apparently. The ass eating epidemic continues. I just had a conversation about this the other day, and motherfucker told me step my game up. I said I will not. I will not. I will die alone. I'm not eating the ass of a stranger. Why are people eating stranger things out here, dog? Niggas is crazy. Niggas and bitches. But no, yes, it goes down. Not just in the DM. On first dates, niggas be brushing their teeth hard as hell the next morning. Like, oh, shit, I can't have the evidence. Doodle too fast niggas.
Well, then I'm gonna just say you just ain't found the right one for you because
Yeah.
I don't necessarily agree on the first date. I mean, maybe she really ain't that interesting. Maybe they saying that shit by the end of the
maybe
day.
she biased.
It's like, this bitch is boring.
Maybe it's how Michael described it earlier. As soon as you open up your mouth, it's all type of negativity.
Yeah.
But like, she thinks it's fun because they laughing like,
Right.
I want to fuck at the end of the night. So
Yeah.
I'm going to pretend as if I'm
Right.
engaged, da-da-da. And then when I get none, and like actions speak louder than words. So if you're fun and engaging, ooh, out the bam, somebody, not
It's
everybody,
gonna
but
you.
somebody would have called.
For a second date.
Somebody would have called.
Yes, I think something wrong with her.
Unless you have a government phone and your number continuously changes. All right. Last but not least, wrapping us up this week on relationships, what do we have, Miss Reese?
Okay, hashtag Dear DC.
Okay.
I have been dating my boyfriend for 2 years now. And
Congratulations.
although he recently proposed and I said yes, I am seriously rethinking it.
Oh, shit.
When we met, I had the perfect body for him. Very curvy and thick, but still fit and average size.
You have to love that.
I wonder what her average size is.
Oh, thick is an average size.
After our first year together, I gained 15 to 20 pounds.
That can work still.
After which I could tell a level of change in our passion between us. The problem is that he is very insensitive about the issue. He makes negative comments about how my body looks every chance he gets. He breaks his neck to look at other females who have the body type he likes. My question is this just a normal relationship issue or should I move on?
Well, one thing that stands out to me is the fact that he proposed. And then did it sound like he recently proposed and she's in this voluptuous state?
Yeah.
So what the fuck? I mean, maybe he's insensitive to how to tell you get ready for the wedding. Slim it up and let's look good together going down this aisle. But if he proposed after the weight was gained, I don't know no nigga in his right mind, and not suggesting that he is, that would propose and think that she was going to get slimmer after marriage. So it's kind of like I ain't going to say he must like you as you are, but it's kind of like he probably, wants you to maybe look a little bit better, but he'll settle for how you look. I don't know. What do you think?
It sounds like he's just not communicating because he probably wants you to figure it out yourself. Which is stupid. So he loved you because he asked you to marry, or your ass was pressuring him. And he proposed.
You know how we leave certain shit out of our narratives.
Right. And so you gain the weight. He still loves you, but maybe is not as attracted to you. And so, go to the gym, girl. Get that eating shit together and figure it out.
Now, the issue that I have, though, is the fact that if he's insensitive about the issue, one, have you addressed it? I just had this conversation the other day. Like, speak up, man.
Speak up, yeah.
Advocate for yourself,
They're not
man.
mind readers.
Dog, you're sitting here in your feelings, and this nigga knows not what he does.
Yeah.
So please speak up and self-advocate. And it's not annoying when you do that shit the right way and at the right time. So have some tact there.
And I'm going to say all men look at women.
Always.
All men. I see a bad chick coming before he will. And so I already know he's going to take a peek. And that's okay.
He finna see
That's okay. But that's only okay if you're okay with yourself.
Ah.
So you have to get okay with yourself, maybe
Keys.
lose those 15 to 20 pounds, and you'll be comfortable.
Keys. And then, I mean, yeah, if he's breaking his neck to look at these other females for the body type that he likes, become that.
Yeah.
Become that, because that lets you know it's possible. And it sounds like everybody has his body except your ugly ass. I was playing. You're not ugly, but you're probably just not well kept. And it's just one of those things where, I think he's worth the investment if he's already shown that you are.
And you said yes, so.
You said yes, so be yes. Do yes. Well, that about wraps us up for this week's episode of This, That, and the Third, the lifestyle show that gives you life. Literally. We thank y'all for joining us, and please be sure to check us out on all social media outlets by searching This, That, and the Third with the third spell I like the Roman numeral 3. And be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel by searching Calvin and Reese. It's been your boy, Calvin Leroy King the Third, my lovely co-host with the mostest, Miss Reese PC, the one and only. And we are the undisputed king and queen of Chicago podcast. Check us out.